So I've been looking for a project truck. Of course, we live in a sort of a Rust Belt area, so it's a little tough getting something that's older. Now myself, I kind of have this, well, I got multiple issues. But one of them is that I just like to get dirty and I like to get into things, like to see how things work. And, you know, if I haven't done it before, it's all the more reason to try it. So, you know, a project vehicle is no new idea for me. I got myself an old red. I got a '07 F-150 FX4. So I've got the right platform to work off of. Now it does have that 3-valve 5.4 in it, and they have some oiling issues in there. It's not a very long-term reliable engine. This guy's really taken nice care of his truck. I don't think the person has to have a fancy vehicle, but I think you need to take good care of what you do have. You know, from the research I've been doing on them, they can be quite finicky. The top end will have oiling issues when things wear out. The cam bearings are in place in the heads. So in order to fix any bearing issue that was caused by any oiling deficiencies, that's a line bore job. And apparently these heads are just real finicky to get to come back together and work properly. I've read codes on it a couple times. I'm getting multiple different codes. One thing that's for sure is that number 3 cylinder and number 8 cylinder are both down. It is possible that there's a broken valve spring. I've not seen a situation where there's a broken valve spring on one cylinder on each side of the head at the same time. I'm not saying it can't happen, just haven't come across it. I found that people who've had good luck with these engines really think that there's something good. And then there's the other camp who have had issues that curse and swear and say that this is the worst engine that ever came out of Ford. Now, I don't think that's possible. I would say if you think this is the worst engine that's ever come out of Ford, I would take another little look at some of the things like the 1980s 2.9, the 6-liter, and yet don't send me mail saying the 6-liter and the 6.4 are great. You know, all you got to do is a little bit of work on the turbo and throw in some new studs and some this and that and what. Okay, that's great. But in my opinion, if you just drop 60,000 on a truck, you should not be expected to put another 5 to 10,000 to make it run properly. But don't forget, keep in mind, I got my own pile of junk right here. So it comes with a seat right on the front, which I think is really cool. Anytime I can sit down, you know, I'm almost a millennial. I'm a little bit older than them. So what's the plan for this beast? Well, it's going to get yanked out. I want to do a complete assessment on it and have a very good idea of what's been going on in there, if the heads are junk or if they're salvageable. I want to check the bottom end. I want to check the cylinder conditions. Even using my tech pricing on parts, there's many thousands of dollars worth of parts in here to rebuild 5.4 to do it properly. So it'll be an interesting project. I'll bring you along with it. I have no idea how many parts it's going to be. I don't know where we're going to go from here. You know, the rest of them are going to be seeing more dirty hands and a lot less talking. Anyways, guys, that's the update for now. That's what we're going to be seeing in the upcoming weeks. But I just wanted to do sort of this overview, sort of intro into what this project's going to be all about.